Well, for the very latest, let's cross live now to our Jerusalem correspondent, Iris Mackler. Iris, news of this incident in the West Bank just coming into us in the last few minutes here at France 24. But what more do we know at this stage?
The Palestinian Ministry of Health is reporting the death of a 27-year-old Palestinian man. He came in with gunshot wounds and they declared him dead. He was from the village of Turmus Aya, just a locator. Turmus Aya is to the north of Eli, the village where the shootings, the 4 Israelis were killed in that Palestinian shooting yesterday. It's also where the second gunman who escaped from the scene was actually finally cornered and shot by Israeli troops. So it's all in that area, and it's a revenge action. You can see it, you can see from these pictures. The reports from the village, I only have Palestinian sources on this at the moment. I haven't seen or heard an Israeli response, but I have heard from Palestinian sources. Some 250 Jewish settlers, they're described as, came to the village and began setting cars ablaze and homes ablaze, and there were women and children in those homes, they report. So this is beginning to be a pattern, isn't it? We've seen it after other attacks, and I think you're seeing a more deadly flavour and a more visceral personal flavour to these attacks and counterattacks that we're seeing in the occupied West Bank.
And Iris, talk to us a little bit more about the context, because this comes as the Israeli military is preparing to demolish the homes of 2 Palestinian gunmen after the deaths of 4 Israelis, as you say, on Tuesday.
Yes, that has become a new Israeli policy now, certainly adopted by this government, which is that they do demolish the homes of anyone who is involved in this kind of action leading to the deaths of Israelis. So that is their plan. They were measuring up the houses in the village of the 2 gunmen from yesterday. They, we now know, are linked to Hamas, and it's believed to have been a Hamas action in that they were armed with Israeli military weapons, with M16s, automatic weapons. When they came in, it was the day after the attack in Jenin, in which 6 Palestinians died, a 7th died today, a young girl of 15. So it's very heated. The exchanges are becoming more frequent, and it's believed that Hamas, it was a Hamas calling card, if you like, to say to the people of the northern West Bank, there's a political vacuum here and we are prepared to fill it. So I think that's also part of what we're seeing now, a jockeying for control as the Palestinian Authority steps back and the leadership of Prime Minister Mahmoud Abbas has become weakened.
Okay, Iris, thank you so much for that update. That is our Jerusalem correspondent, Iris Mackler.